my personal history with the library is really like any other kid, really, is, you know, going to the library, taking out a book, and going home with that book and just feeling that book in your hand always made me feel very, very special. It always made me feel like there was something inside that I was going to learn. And so, and that stays with you over the course of a lifetime.
Well, when I was a kid, I lived in Pineville, and there was a small library there. Not having books in my home, that was really the only place that I could go to read. Well, the library for me is a place where it's what I call the great equalizer when it comes to obtaining knowledge.
The library is so important to the community because it provides access to opportunity, to education, to learning. It really provides opportunities for people that they would not get anywhere else in this community.
Being in charge of public funds, I think we have a responsibility to make sure that we're accessible to everybody. And so being uptown, central location in Charlotte, on the bus line, on the transit line, gives everybody access to that venue.
So the role of Mecklenburg County in this new project is a primary funder. We are the primary funder of the library, so that's a big part of what we do. But we're also partners on a whole host of different things. So we hope to help them with helping to program, to work together on what the library will look like, and to really be partners to help develop this project. I'm really most excited about the vision. When you look at what a 21st century library is going to be, it's incredible. It's incredible what libraries are being used for now that they weren't being used for in the past. So it's a lot about technology, it's a lot about collaboration, it's a lot about experiential learning. And while books are always going to be part of a great library, the 21st century library is something that we have not yet seen here in Charlotte-Mecklenburg.
Well, I think it's a great idea, primarily because of what it says about Charlotte. I think if you go to any major city, there is a big library somewhere downtown that's historic or has a particular landmark that everybody recognizes. And to be able to continue to do that in downtown Charlotte, uptown Charlotte, I think is great.
And it's going to be incredibly inviting, and I think it's going to be a game changer for that part of the community.